Oh hi. I didn't see you there. Did you know that during the 2000 presidential elections, the hanging Chad controversy occurred in Florida? As a result of this, the Help America Vote Act bill was created and passed by Congress in 2002. HAVA helped fund programs that made voting more accessible, reorganized state voter registration, redefined identification requirements, and replaced lever and punch voting machines with electronic systems. Electronic voting machines used in the past several election cycles have all proven to be highly unsecure and relatively easy to hack. One of the main problems is that all voting hardware and software is made by private companies and sold to various county boards of elections. These companies keep their source codes a proprietary secret, meaning that not even election officials can check it to try and find any security flaws. Relying purely on the word of these companies that they have made secure systems has proven to be a mistake, as many people have found ways to infiltrate their systems. One common way of altering the vote tabulation on a machine is to use an easily obtainable homebrew smart card that preloads false election data. Many common voting machines use these cards as a means of verifying that a person is a valid voter or poll worker, and some of them have little to no security measures to block homebrewed cards. Even worse, this method of hacking voting machines is usable by absolutely anyone with access to the machine itself, whether it be a poll worker or a voter. Another way of hacking the machine is to physically plant a device within the machine. Recent experiments have proven how easy it would be for a poll worker, or really anyone, to place a logic analyzer or microprocessor in the machine to intercept, block, or change voting data as it is entered by a user. This is made even more alarming by the fact that the machines are often left unattended in storerooms at polling locations in the days before the election, with easy-to-pick cabinet locks as the only physical security measure, or sometimes no lock at all. Even when there is no adversary attempting to hack the machines, electronic voting machines have a history of glitches and malfunctions that cannot be ignored. Since the HAVA was passed, elections have been marred by hundreds of reported cases of vote flipping due to calibration problems with touchscreens, vote counters not increasing when votes were cast, and general machine failure. It's clear that we still cannot rely on the current systems of proprietary electronic voting machines to accurately capture the choices of the populace. A large reason, as previously mentioned, is privately owned voting machine manufacturers. Political ties to these manufacturers, such as Romney with Hartington Civic, and Bush Jr. with Waldno Del Love Diebold, brings forward the question of partisan bias. Since the elections are getting tighter, parties are doing anything to get the vote to their side. On a state level, election officials are doing many things to aid their political parties. Ohio Secretary of State John Husted is an example of an election official who is doing a lot of things to skew the vote to his party. He implemented untested software. This is simply illegal. He also curtailed early voting from 5 weeks to 1 week and was trying to make more and more provisional ballots be discredited. All of these things help the Republican Party, the party where Mr. Husted resides. As mentioned before, HAVA tried to propose a solution that did not work. It raises the question, did HAVA help or hinder the goal to improve the voting process? Our proposal is an amendment to HAVA titled the Secure Democracy Amendment. This will attempt to compensate for HAVA's shortfalls by increasing the security and reliability of electronic voting machines. The SDA will ensure that electronic voting machines are produced by the government instead of profit-seeking corporations. It will create a new government agency whose entire purpose is to make voting machines as safe and efficient as possible so that everyone's vote always counts. This video was brought to you by the UC Honors Program, Inquiry to Innovation, and UC Forward. Have a bright and chipper day.